Alright, welcome to the first face-to-face for RCC 14. Of course, on the blue side, wearing red, we have Jacki Kamasama making his return, and as well as Fox Till on his third outfit so far for the face-to-face, also making his return. For both of you guys, I mean, it's your return. It's been so long. First of all, Jacki, what do you have to say, and what is going to be different this time at RCC 14?
You know, what's gonna be different is I'm coming in, and this fight it means a lot to me. I've been retired. I've been enjoying that luxury life. As you can see, I done lost all my hair through that retirement, and being able to come back, potentially win a fight before that fuckhead Jam Jones wins one. That man been on my dick since I got into the MMA game. Just to see his head bounce off the canvas like a fucking basketball, that just brought so much joy to my life. I don't even pay attention to this, but when I came back, just the perfect timing. As soon as I'm about to come out of retirement, win my first fight out of retirement, that man then got his head dribbled on the canvas. It's just perfect timing.
And of course, Fox, I mean, it's your return too, in your last bout losing to Flex in your first ever professional loss as a Pro MMA fighter. How do you look to come back now?
That loss against Flex wasn't really a loss against Flex. That was a loss against me, bro. That weight cut, I'm telling you right now. The weight cut I put on myself, horrendous. One of the worst weight cuts I had. I mean, in cleans, I had about 5 fights in cleans. My only loss in cleans came from a lightweight bout. I'm not fit for lightweight. I only did it because of the bag. I got paid more to show than to win. I felt the least motivated for that bout than any of my other fights, and that's including cleans. For this
Sounds
fight,
fat to me.
Huh?
You sound fat to me. That's what that sounds like.
Sound fat, motherfucker, you at middleweight. I'd have come up just for your fat ass because you didn't want to cut down to welterweight. How about you shut the fuck up for you fucking speak,
I've been
bitch?
retired.
Take off your fucking glasses. Take off your glasses. I can't even see your face. You're hiding from your face. You're hiding. You're hiding me. You're hiding from me, buddy.
You lost to a man with a microwave on your head.
Take those glasses off.
You lost to a man that was on the short bus. Don't talk to me.
Take those glasses off, buddy, and then talk.
I'm gonna keep them on. I know I look sexy in them. You want to kiss me too, don't you?
I don't want to kiss your fat ass. Shut the fuck up.
Fat. you the one that can't make cuts.
Can't make cuts because I'm a welterweight. I'm cutting down to lightweight. I was cutting down to lightweight, now I'm bulking up to middleweight. You know what? The bulk, bro. The bulk's been so. I can't wait to beat your ass. The bulk was amazing, buddy. I can't wait. I literally can't wait, dude. Fuck the question about facts. I want to fucking talk about this man right here. This fucking fraud, little fucking rat. You're a fucking rat. What you did.
I ain't no rat. You know what I am. I ain't no rat. You're
a fucking rat.
I'm a Hall of Famer. That's
fucking rat.
I own this shit. I've been doing
Hall of Famer.
Been in this game shorter than you, and I'm better at you than you. Come on now.
We'll see. Well, when we'll see. Then we'll see. We'll fucking see.
Sure. Alright, so of course Fox Till with a win here, that could easily elevate you in the middleweight division. And if you do win this fight, there's now a market for a welterweight division return. Does this win mean more to you if we can see a welterweight division return?
I mean, of course, man. All the natural welterweights, all the people who want to make welterweight, they can't. There's no one relevant enough in this fucking industry anymore to make a welterweight division, bro. I'm gonna bring that. Huh? You're gonna bring it back, bro? What the fuck? You had a draw against fucking. He's so relevant. I don't remember his name. You had a draw against the guy I beat in Scotland, and then lost to him.
Only reason why that was a draw was because his whole team decided to happen to be the staff. I'm just gonna say that his friend was the ref. All the judges are his friends. I'm just gonna say. I'm just gonna put it right there.
Sure, buddy. Yeah. Whatever makes you sleep.
Unfortunately, all of his friends just happen to be on that staff. So.
But listen, shut the fuck up. Anyway.
You were my coach all the way. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and guess what? You were blessed. You were blessed. You were blessed. You were blessed.
No fucking advice. I got in that ring.
You were blessed.
Follow the game plan. Follow the game plan. What game plan? You didn't make one.
You would have followed the plan.
I went in there and lost because you was coaching me.
Yeah, and you were blessed the entire time. I carried you your entire career. There's a reason why. There's a reason why I trained the most champions. There's a reason why I trained the most champions.
Okay. You wasn't shit on the striking game before me. Before me, you ain't even know how to throw your hand.
All right, we'll see. That's why my debut I got a KO. Okay.
Okay, and you wasn't even throwing hands for real. Come on now. I revolutionized the striking game. I started doing shit everybody want to do it.
Yeah, and guess what? I revolutionized the
First
grappling.
knockout with a
I
crossbar kick.
revolutionized the
First one to
grappling,
throw an
motherfucker.
F
And
kick.
guess what? When we fight, I'm
I
gonna fucking hold on to you.
revolutionized
I'm
the
gonna drag you
striking game.
down. And you know what? I can beat you on the feet as well. You're old. You're
Beat the
old.
feet.
Your
What do you
hair's
mean?
came off. You're not a
You
man
know how to
anymore.
beat your feet.
You're a fucking old run. You're nothing. You're actually not, bro. Next fucking question.
I have
I can't
five
even listen to
kids.
this
I'm
guy,
gonna have
bro.
5 kids, and you about to be my sixth one.
We'll see.
All right.
This son's about to beat your ass.
So of
Yeah,
course,
for sure.
Jacki, this has been confirmed to be a 5 round fight. Your first 5 round fight in a while now. Linko currently holds the record for most control time ever. Are you gonna look to break his own record against him?
You know what I'm looking to do is just dominate him in every aspect that this game has. Whether it's to strike, whether it's to grapple, I can do anything. I'm gonna end it on the feet though. I already know where I'm gonna end it. On the feet. Just to show him that's who you messing with. I haven't been training nothing. I only started training just for this fight. Just so I could beat this you already know what I want to say, but just so I could beat this man into a pulp, send him back home to that trashy country he calls a home, and just disgrace him in front of everybody.
Your response, Linko?
Cool. You know, I got much to say about that. You know, he can have his own thoughts and opinions. You know, I wasn't brought up in the shit how he was brought in. You know, drugs, cocaine. You know, the general shit, all that. You know, it's expected that a man like that would live in. He only got blessed because he got power in his hands. You know, he's got decent kicks. You know, it's the classic kickboxer type of thing that I'm gonna expect for this fight. And I hope
I'm
this
gonna
dude's been
violate
training
you
for
when we
5 rounds.
get in the
When did you start
octagon.
training? When did you start training?
Don't worry about when I started training. I started training for this fight, but don't worry about when I was training.
Better make that fucking weight cut, buddy. 5 rounds. I hope you can go. I hope you can go. I hope you can go to the actual
I'm a
5 rounds.
balloon. Let me tell you something. I was at middleweight. I went up to heavyweight and fought a championship fight and came right back down to middleweight. I was in middleweight
You ain't the
for
man you once
MMA,
was.
middleweight for kickboxing. That's a whole different. Middleweight and kickboxing is a whole like 10 pounds difference. People think I can't make the cut. People think I can't. People think I'm a fat man now. Okay, we'll see.
Because you are. That's exactly what you are. You're a fat, old fucking scroner. No one knows you. Literally. The second you got
No one
knocked out,
knows me.
no one knows you anymore. That's the thing. You know, you
People watch your
highlight.
fights and went to sleep. People watch your fights and went to sleep. People started having
But
bubble gum coming
at the
out
end
their
of the
nose
day,
when they watched your fight.
at the end of the day, though, who was getting the most records? You know, who was holding the belts at the end of the day? Who was the motherfucker that was getting paid at the end of the day? Me.
My guy, you held one MMA belt. I held an MMA belt and multiple kickboxing belts. You will never touch me when it comes to holding gold.
Just to get knocked
Have
the
you
fuck
have you
out.
seen
Just
have
to
you
get just to get knocked just to
my
get the
belt?
knocked the fuck out. Just to get knocked the fuck out.
Have you seen him? I don't
Just to
think you've
get
seen
knocked
him.
the fuck out. I lost. You know, you lost your bet by
And
getting
still
knocked.
get paid
You lost.
and still getting paid while doing it. Just like how you got knocked out by Flex. At
You
least,
got.
yeah.
I got paid
Okay.
for that. You got knocked the fuck out by Jamil. Jamil. My biggest loss. My biggest loss came from losing my title, and guess how that was from? Fucking Austin. I didn't even fight the man. My biggest loss comes from something outside the octagon. Can you say the same thing?
Okay, sir. Touche. Touche. I lost a warrior. You lost as a bitch.
Of course, Linko. When I was asking you what fight you wanted specifically when we were talking, you said you wanted Jacki Kamisama, and of course, Jacki did the same thing. He said, "Oh, when I come back, I want Fox still." So, what was the beef here prior to this that both of you guys wanted this fight?
You know, I felt like I was disrespected by this man. You know, he keeps talking even now that he's gonna, beat me on the feet, outdo me in every department. I don't see it happening. You know, the guy's been trying to disrespect me the whole
Who the
time.
fuck is this guy?
Who the fuck is this?
Get this fucking around. Blowjob Junior, get the fuck out.
Fuck is this guy?
The live on pay-per-view Saturday.
Hey, yo, who let fans in here? That's that shit.
He's
That's
above
that
you.
shit.
He's above you on the card.
Really? Oh, how come I don't know? What the fuck is that?
He's right there on the poster.
Mm,
All right.
looks retarded.
What were you saying, Linko? I had asked you why you specifically wanted this fight.
Because he's been talking shit. Even now he's talking shit. You know, he says all this shit, and guess what? He's still got his shades on because he can't look me right in the eyes.
Yeah, sure.
Take the shades off, then. Take the shades off. We're indoors. Take the shades off. We're indoors.
Now I'm gonna keep my glasses on. How about that? I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
hide
ahead
you.
and keep my glasses on.
Dude, all I can see is hair. Literally, I'm looking at you right now, and all I can see is hair.
But I thought you couldn't see my eyes.
Because your mouth expression, bro. Literally, you look like terrified. You're trembling. Your hands are trembling. Everything about you is trembling.
Sure, my hands are trembling. Yeah, sure. My hands are trembling because I actually have arthritis. I am an old man. I'm gonna admit that I am old. So when you get in that ring and you
Hey,
lose
don't
to
be
a man
making
with
excuses
arthritis in
now.
his hands, when you lose to a man with
Hey, are these
arthritis
the
in his hands,
excuses? Are
then
these
we
the
gonna see.
excuses?
Ain't no
Are these the
excuses.
excuses?
Ain't no excuses.
What happened to
Check
one
the
of
records.
what?
Check the
Check the
medical records.
records.
This ain't excuses. This is
We'll
real.
see. We'll see.
This is
Listen,
real
listen,
life.
listen, listen. You can make up all the excuses you want, but at the end of the day, you're the motherfucker that signed the paper. You're the motherfucker that signed the contract for this fight. I'm ready. I did everything in my power to make sure that you got the advantage here. This is my debut in middleweight. I've been fighting welterweight all my time. Only 2 fights in lightweight, and I lost both those fights. This time I'm bulking up. I'm adding the power. I'm adding on to the chin that is fucking insane, bro. I went through hell to make lightweight. My chin was practically non-existent, and I still went into the championship rounds against Flex at a time where the game was at the most brokenest. So we'll see when we go up to middleweight. We'll see when we go to middleweight. I'm gonna have the power to drag you down, hold you there, and I think I'm gonna. You know what? No, not even think. I know I'm gonna beat you, dude.
Okay.
After seeing what fucking dude, he's so relevant. I can't remember his name. Seeing what that bitch fucking did to you in that rematch, I know I'm gonna beat your ass.
That rematch where I didn't even train. That rematch where I was focusing on everything else but that fight.
Sure.
Yeah.
And that's why it was a draw in the first one, right?
No,
For the
like I
belt and
said, in the
everything.
first one, unfortunately, all of his team decided to be staffed that day. The ref even said himself that he was going to bias that fight. So it is what it is.
Fatita moment.
All right.
Petita moment. Okay,
So you
I'm
guys
gonna
used
touch
to
you in
be
that ring.
teammates.
That's what I'm gonna do.
What? What the fuck? All right. So you guys used to be teammates prior, and of course you guys were both in your blocks fighting championship team. What fell out there that now makes you guys want to fight each other so bad? Because I mean, Jacki wanted this fight as well. So I'll go ahead and ask that question to Jacki. What fell out for you guys? You guys used to be teammates.
Ever since I had lost that fight, he was making it seem like it was my fault. It was my fault. You know, at a certain point, all of us in that club, we all started having our fallout moments. A bunch of snakes in the grass, like fucking Harry Payne, whatever that bitch's name is. He the main event of this one too. I'm gonna be watching that. But bitches like him. People like Virginia Emmett. All of a sudden, when they start losing and they start leaving, he making it seem like it's my fault because I lost one fight that he happened to be coaching me on, that he happened to be giving me the game plan on. And ever since then, I've always been feeling like he always thought he was superior to me or something, or like he was a god or something, and I was supposed to bow and kiss his feet. So ever since then, when I retired, real reason I retired was because of him. I was already done with the MMA stuff. I was kind of getting off of that, but I'm like, I'm not gonna keep on acting like this ain't bothering me while I'm fighting here. So he want to act like he a god. He can go do it himself. And well, when he did it himself, he lost to a man with a microwave on his head.
Your response, Fox?
Got nothing to respond to. I'm here to fight. He can talk everything he wants to, but at the end of the day, I believe I'm going to get my hand raised. I believe I'm going to get the welterweight title shot. I believe I'm going to revolutionize the game. He's coming back for a simple paycheck. He's coming here just to get knocked the fuck out. You know, it's written. It's literally written in the stars. I can materialize this win. I can materialize me going for that belt. I can materialize another run for the title shot, and I believe that will exactly happen.
And Jackie, it's been a lot of talk about how old you are now. If you do win this fight, what's next for you? Are you gonna continue fighting, or is this gonna be a retirement fight for you?
We'll see. We'll see how I feel at the end of that fight. For me, one fight at a time. I gotta count my days in this game. It's been a little while since I've been fighting. You know, everything. When I first went into camp, not everything was moving like how it used to. The kicks weren't as snappy. Wasn't able to spin as fast, but by the end, I was able to come back around. But I am getting old, so we'll see how it is.
And of course, with the fight this Saturday, we now have only a couple days out. Are there going to be any adjustments you guys are going to make last second in camp? Maybe start trying a little bit more in sparring. I mean, firstly, there's one thing I have been actually pretty curious about with you, Fox, is who have you been sparring with?
Who I've been sparring with, I've been going with, considered a mobile go, Cloak. People are obviously going to say, oh, he's a mobile, The guy was out wrestling people, even in our camp, who were on PC and everything. The guy's good, man. I gotta give him that. Even now, the guy's the GOAT. I can't deny, he is the mobile GOAT. People can say, oh, but this guy is the mobile GOAT, this guy's the mobile GOAT. I literally can't deny at this point. I generally think Cloak is the mobile GOAT, and I only want to train with the best, and that's who I think the best is at the minute. A guy who, knows what he's doing on the ground, a guy who, speaks with, a formal tone, a guy who, has actual, knowledge of the sport. And I think generally, I've been training with the good people, the right people, the people who know the games, the people who know what kind of matchup I'm going up against, and the people who have also trained with this man.
And for you, Jackie, I mean, you don't have as many connections as you used to have in the Raw MMA. So, how have you been training? And I mean, who exactly have you been training with to get you adjusted for this fight?
For me, as a fighter who has ties to Thailand and Japan, I went back there, went back to my home countries, and was just honing my skills when it comes to karate and Muay Thai. Those are that's my bread and butter when it comes to the fight game, especially Muay Thai. When I first started fighting, I was listed as a Muay Thai fighter. So, I just went back home, you know, trained like everybody else. I was sparring, I don't know how many times a day, as an old man, you know, used to spar a lot more when I was young and springy, but nowadays can't spar as much, got to put more ice on and whatnot. But, I had to go back home. Not going to put any names out there, but just know I'm going to kill him when he get. I'm gonna kill this guy when we get in the ring.
All right, so of course you both are now in the middleweight division. Fox waiting for that welterweight division now. In the main event, we have Harry Payne versus Diamond Scythe, and this is really unrelated to your fight, but are either of you guys looking to the winner of that and saying, "Oh, that's who I want next," or "That's who I want at one point" with Diamond Scythe or Harry Payne?
Who? Who the fuck is
Hey,
Scythe?
trying to figure that out too. I don't
Dude,
agree on a lot of things with this man. I'm trying to figure that
Scythe,
out too.
I don't know who the fuck Scythe is. Seriously, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. Harry Payne, I used to train with him, dodgy guy. I won't lie, dodgy
Really
guy.
not. Yeah. I agree with him. I agree.
You know, he got my belt when he, went 1 and 2, changed divisions 3 times. I'll give him props. He got the bag. He got, a belt in a vacant division that was being carried by me. So I'll give him props for that. But I got no clue who this Scythe guy is. I'm assuming Harry Payne's probably, dick suck someone to get, a good training camp.
Honestly,
So I'm probably going to say him.
honestly,
I still
really.
don't know who the fuck Scythe is.
I'm just gonna say it wasn't a coincidence that all of a sudden when he joined the owner of RCL's team, he started getting all these title shots. I lost once, got one more title shot. All of a sudden, I'm out of it. I'm just gonna say that. Honestly, fuck that guy, Harry Payne. I don't even know why you brought that man up. Honestly, I see him in person, I'll slap the shit out of him. Honestly, if they was holding a ceremony and he was being hung, I'm showing up for sure.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and ask for your final words to each other before the press conference on Friday. I'll go ahead and start with Jackie.
May the best man win, which is me, of course.
And Linko.
I got nothing to say to him. I'll talk in the octagon.
Okay.
All right, thank you guys so much for attending. Go ahead and get a little face off going in front of the poster. Take your time. All right, let me get my. Oh shit. Let me get a nice little view here.
Your breath smells like shit.
All right.
Hold